Hi viewers, welcome to Lilari Online Maths class. In today's video, I just want to show you a simple trick on how to find the derivative of trigonometric functions. Because I've heard so many complaints from friends, from students in different places on like they used to get confused on how do I know that this is the derivative of, do I have to cram it, do I have to this, do I have to that? I've been Don't worry, today I will show you a simpler trick on how you just get your derivative without wasting much of your time. But for the sake of this video, I will just do for the um for just sine and cosine. I will also make a video on how to find the remaining trigonometric functions. So without wasting your time, let me remind you of something. I'm sure we are all familiar with our xy plane. We all know this is our x-axis, sorry, our y-axis, this is our x-axis, right? So this is the positive y-axis, negative y-axis, positive x-axis, and the negative x-axis. So for this positive y-axis, we replace with sine x. For the positive x-axis, we replace with cos x. For the negative y-axis, is just the negative of sine, which is minus sine x. For the cosine, which is the negative x-axis, you replace with minus cos x. So now look at something. When you are going in the clockwise direction, when I say clockwise, I mean in the direction to which the clock moves, right? So when you are going in clockwise direction, something like this is clockwise. Pardon me about the sketch. I'm actually bad in drawing. Wow. So we have this, and I'll make another one. So let's just stop on this first. So when you are going this direction, you are differentiating actually. This is what? Differentiation. So for instance now, when you are told to, when I say when I say sine x, this is just a representation of sine x. Normally we used to say dy dx. So when I say, instead of saying y is equals sine x, what is dy dx? We used to say dy dx. So I just replace my d dx with just y, then sine x. So whenever you see this notation, it means what is the derivative of sine x? I just explained this briefly. So now let's just come back to our trick. Like I said, it's just a trick. So when you are given like what is the derivative of sine x, just after drawing this, just come straight to the diagram. If they say derivative of sine x, come straight to sine x. Remember, since it's derivative, you are going clockwise. So if you move once, you have cos x. That means the derivative of sine x is what? Cos x. Then when you have to find, let's assume it's now derivative of cos x. You just come straight to cos x and pick this, right? Which is what? Minus sine x. How about if you are told to find derivative of minus sine x? That's to say derivative of minus sine x is going to be, if you take the derivative of this, just move one step. This is minus cos x. How about derivative of minus cos x? Minus cos x. This is going to be, just move one step, you are coming back to sine x. So you see how simple it is. It's just you use the diagram, get your derivatives, and that's all. So like I promised, we'll also make videos on the remaining trigonometric functions that are somehow complex. But I know the main things we've been wondering is sine, cos, minus sine,